everybody. This is Miss B, and welcome to a Quickie with Miss B. This is my very first episode, and I'm very, very excited about this. This is going to be a podcast, 15 minutes that you can listen to, I should say, Monday through Friday. I'm going to have a different topic every single week with my partner, John, and we're going to talk about some of the things that maybe people don't often think about, something that's kind of funny, something that's just kind of different from the day-to-day grind of everything that's out there in the land of podcast. I also want to tell you I'm so super excited to know that I am on several different platforms here. You can find us on YouTube, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Spreaker, iHeart, which happens to be my favorite, Castbox, Deezer, Amazon Alexa, Radio Line, TuneIn, Sonos, and Stitcher. So we are out there. You can find me on any of those various sites, platforms, whatever you want to call them. Anyways, let me tell you about this week's topic. The topic this week is going to be men versus women, the thought process. So that's what we're going to be talking about this week, and I'm very excited to get started. So let's talk about the topics for the week. Monday, we've got cuddling or BS. If you're a man or woman, where do you stand on that? Tuesday, it's like this, it's like that. We'll get into more detail about that later on. Wednesday, hearing versus speaking. That ought to be a good one. Thursday, multitasking. Who does it better? And Friday, to wrap up the week, it'll be men and women. Squirrel moments versus the box. So let's get started with Monday's topic. Okay, so let's dive in. Let's talk about cuddling in the sense of relaxing. How many boys and girls out there like to cuddle when they relax? And where do you relax? Are you relaxing when you're watching a favorite movie, a favorite TV show? Do you share the couch? Or is your spouse or partner or significant other more of a piggy where he or she is going to take up more room than you, and then you're not relaxed anymore because this isn't considered cuddling? Because now you feel like a sardine on your own couch? And if you can't get comfortable, then how can you relax? What do you think, John?
Oh, I think cuddling, number one, there's a special phrase that comes to mind when I think of cuddling. The phrase would be overrated. Overrated. Because you see, what I want to know is when the game's on, all right, and the gal looks over at. Now I'm a guy, so I'm going to be talking about the gal. So that's just the way it's going to be. Deal with it. So the gal looks over and he goes, "Can I sit down?" Like, okay, yeah, okay. Now I feel the sudden urge to lay ground rules, but in an interest of being nice, I don't. Which generally turns out to be a mistake. I should have laid down ground rules. But let's say I didn't lay down ground rules, okay? So, boom, plop down aside, and all of a sudden this little nesting thing happens, The little, you kind of lay my arm over that. No, I'm getting comfortable. And then I get the explanation of what we're doing. We're cuddling. Really. Because... right now, this is kind of BS for me, but yeah, sure, we're cuddling. All right, let's do that now. But then comes part two of the whole cuddling.
Mm-hmm.
Because no matter what, now I'm just a guy. That's all. I'm just a guy. I can go fishing. I can go long times looking at a bobber in the water, floating, and I'm happy. But the game,
because that's the way you guys are.
But the game's on, so I want to watch the game. But no,
mm-hmm.
no. Part of cuddling involves talking. I don't. So when I sat down and watched the game, no one came on and said, "Okay, it's the pregame show. Well, we're going to talk about our feelings." No.
Not the time to talk about your feelings.
Actually, no. But apparently, for the ladies, it is. So
yeah, I can't do that when we're watching sports because you know how hardcore I am into hockey. You can't be
I've
around me.
heard you
My
talk
arms and
about your
legs.
feelings. I've heard you talk about your feelings, and we can't address your
Yeah.
feelings here on the air because they
Nope.
frown on your feelings.
Yes, they're bad negative feelings when it comes to that. So no, sports and watching sports on TV and cuddling, especially hockey, would not work for me. I'd end up hurting somebody severely.
Yeah, you're gonna face plant somebody in a coffee table and go, "Hey, let's explain this to you. See how he beat the dickens out of him? Yeah,
Right.
put your arm around me again."
Or don't sit too close to me because I might hip check you. Just saying. If I so, anyways, oh my gosh, I need to quit laughing. I need to take a break here. So let's just take a break. And when we get back, we're going to finish talking about this whole cuddling BS thing, more from me and John. So hang around, join us for the second half, and see what happens. Okay, welcome back, everybody. This is Miss B, and this is a quickie with Miss B. If you missed the first half of the show, please go back and check it out, where John and I were talking about cuddling, relaxing, all of that jazz. So, for the second half, we're going to talk about it in more detail from a guy's aspect and not so much a girl's aspect. You know, there's a difference there. So, anyways, let's get started. Let's dive in again.
To the real part of it.
Yeah.
This half is brought to you by realism.
So you say.
Yes. Yes. See, it's not really cuddling; it's arguing.
Well, I just find it funny that most women think, "Oh, cuddling, this is wonderful. This is romantic. This is great. This is relaxing. This is all thing positives."
No.
I don't think guys are like that, right?
Cuddling sometimes for guys can be about as interesting as rearranging the junk drawer.
Okay, who does that?
I mean, seriously. I mean, literally. It's like because number one, there's a couch, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you wouldn't know that. You would think it was a small chair because you're sitting on top of me. Get off of me.
They want to be next to you.
No.
They love you.
No. Because, see, it's all a trick. See, I get that. See, once, well, see, how do you actually explain it? See, we meet, we do this, and now you're together, right? So now it's like, well, you see, I kind of wanted to watch this game, and I want to be able to lean forward quickly and go, wow, and I want to reach over and grab the chair. I don't want someone's feet on me. See,
Not even their head.
No, see that the rules all start to change because then it's like there's these predetermined rules but they're secret for women. See, they're secret. There's expectations that are laid out that we don't get to know. See, they're secret. Well, I kind of hoped. That meant I'm obligated. No. We didn't talk about this. There was no. They don't sit down in the morning and go, okay, so over breakfast I thought we might line this up. Later today I'm going to want to cuddle. Let's go over the rules. None of that was laid out. There was
Women
a plot.
don't have a game plan. We're not
Oh
like them.
my! There's a show. Women don't have a game plan. BS.
I'm just saying, we don't.
And men in high school don't have a game plan either.
Well, sports, football, hockey, hello, Bueller. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Everybody's got a game plan, except when I just want to watch the game. I don't want. You know what I mean? Sit over there and all. Because what happens is next is there's the discussion. All right, and it starts out innocently with like, so now why are they wearing the blue shirts? Because they're wearing the blue shirts. Because the other guys are wearing the white shirts. They didn't clarify it with me. They didn't discuss it with me. They're not at home. That's an away thing. An away thing? Oh God. Now we're going to do a discussion on away uniforms. Well, you see, the social and geometric possibilities surrounding away uniforms. Absolutely not. See, but now something happens. Now comes the argument. But now comes the argument. Something happened now. See, and I didn't see what it was. I don't know what. Now I got to wait for the playback. But guess what? As soon as the woman finds out there's a playback, why even watch the game? You can just. You know what? Cheryl was telling me, like, oh God.
No, we ask questions because we want to be up to date on, how and what the game is all about, whether it's football or whatever sport that, the guy happens to favor.
I almost bought that. That was a good sell.
That was pretty good.
That was a good sell. I didn't buy it, but I was close. I mean, I was getting ready to finance it. I'll tell you.
I'm just saying. But I could see how that could lead into arguments.
Yes.
Because 9 times out of 10, that's the end result.
Well, I mean, just for all the ladies, I'll explain to you very simply. You know how when the guy gets up in the morning and goes, "What's the matter?" And you go, "Nothing." And then 5 minutes later, he goes, what's up? Okay. Nothing is wrong. And then he asks you that 9 more times till you want to stab him in the eye with a fork. Okay? That is us on the couch when you go, so why is he wearing those little Okay, see? Okay, all right. See? Now I don't like this now. Same thing. You got yours, we got ours. I will cuddle in bed.
Yeah.
This is a couch. It's kind of not the cuddle thing, unless you're 18. Then you cuddle where you can because you're hoping that there's, after cuddling.
Bow chicka wow wow.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Let's be real now. We talk about things on this show that nobody else talks about. And this is a fact, okay? And
that's absolutely
and
true.
Listen. You like the Crazy Show. Okay? That the whole, real whatever the heck they are of that place or whatever there. Is it real, I don't know, Real Housewives?
Real Housewives.
Okay, yeah. Okay, fine. Yeah, so you like that. So I'm sure you want to be there as your husband Eric walks up and you hear, and the beer pops open and he starts pouring out and goes, so who's that?
Okay. I get it.
What's her thing? What's her thing? Shh. I'm trying to. No, really, seriously, what's her thing?
Okay, I get it.
You are going.
Point taken.
You're going to stab him. You're going to get up, sharpen a pencil, and jam it in his eye, and go. Could you take the next 20 minutes and figure out how to get that out? The show will be over in 20 minutes, and then I'll help you, okay? Here's something to do. Poof, right in the eye.
Okay, so I think that's it. We've covered the bases of cuddling, the pros, the cons, the good, the bad, the ugly. That's it. I want to say thank you, everybody, for joining us today. This is Miss B. Once again, this is a Quickie with Miss B. Tomorrow, please come back and join us when we're going to talk about it's like this, it's like that. That should be interesting. Okay, I don't know about you, but I need a glass of wine.